how much they would have to pay me to eat meat?
How much?
There is no amount of money on earth that they could pay me to eat meat.
Well, guys, it's that time again. It is once again that.
Hold the hell up. Why she so hostile? Chill, man. You came off this thing, your energy is a little rough. Hold
That
up.
time where I remember about.
Me to eat meat.
Well, guys, it's that time again. It is once again that time where I remember about once every 3 months that vegan teacher is still a person who unfortunately exists on YouTube. And for some reason, against my better judgment, I go and check in on what she's been up to. Now, thankfully.
Yeah. I think we all been guilty. I know you out there, I know you been guilty of like, you don't necessarily like somebody, but they so entertaining to you that you go and check them out. You be slick hating. Look, we're human. You don't have to act different over here on this channel. You don't have to act different. Bro, I understand. Shawty got on here, she mad as hell about people eating this food.
For some reason, against my better judgment, I go and check in on what she's been up to. Now, thankfully for us, it seems like that vegan teacher has grown out of her Hitler apologist phase that she was going through for a little bit there. Now, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, well, basically, that vegan teacher, Miss Katie, our favorite vegan, made a video about 3 months ago where she tried to respond to a comment that said
Hold the hell up. The title of this is Hitler Was a Nice Guy. Oh, Lord. She got 200,000 subs, too.
only focuses on the bad side of people and never acknowledges any of the good things that meat eaters might do by saying, if that's the case, then we have to call Hitler a good guy because he probably did a few good things in his life. So yeah, this woman is crazy. Not exactly new information, but I went to check up on her and I saw this video she made where she watches a video of vegans trying meat for the first time. And I have made a video on this video in the past, so I figured it would be a fun time to see what Miss Katie has to say about it. My guess.
Bro, I'm weak as hell because she's serious as hell, y'all. She looked like a wicked witch in this. She looked like the worst Karen to come across whenever you in the store. If you come across somebody who looked like this in the store, mind your business. She's gonna call the cops at the most suspicious thing possible, bro. I promise you. You think I'm playing, but it's really like an archetype out here, just like her. Bro, what? She's reacting. She don't like eating meat, but she go out her way to watch vegans, people who she admired to be like. They don't eat meat. You go watch them eat meat for the first time? Ma'am.
I saw this video she made where she watches a video of vegans trying meat for the first time. And I have made a video on this video in the past, so I figured it would be a fun time to see what Miss Katie has to say about it. My guess is that it's going to be slightly different than what I had to say, but who knows? Maybe this is the one thing we're going to align on. Fingers crossed. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
Hello students, welcome to class. Today we're going to be watching some terrible people who apparently said that they weren't eating animals for a really long time, and then they suddenly decided to try to taste their flesh. Why? Well, we don't know exactly why, but we know it is one of two reasons. One is that they were never vegan to begin with, and two, they were the scum of the earth and somebody paid them a huge amount of money.
Okay, and we...
What? Pipe it down, Miss Piper. What the hell is she talking about? She's making this sound like the most gruesome, evil, demonic thing you could possibly do is to eat some meat. And even worse is to be vegan and know the lifestyle and switch up like a fucking hater. Bro, she's not playing on here, bro. Did y'all hear what Miss Ma'am just said, the vegan teacher? You eat meat? I think, hey, don't comment it down in the comment section if you do. She's gonna be in the comment section looking for you, buddy. She's gonna catch you. And when she find you, it's gonna be smoke, nigga. Oh my gosh, she is getting hype in here, bro. Whenever she see you in them comment section, you think I'm playing. Hey.
We are straight into it. Good to see you haven't lost your way with words, Katie. Nothing gets people on your side more than calling random people the scum of the earth for a dietary choice that you don't like. This is really helping the vegan movement. I'm glad you're doing this. It's also pretty funny to me that this woman thinks the people in this video were paid anything. I really don't think this is a paid project.
Would you like to see these pieces of shit? Let's watch them together. Are you ready?
Gosh.
All right, so before we begin watching this piece of crap, let's make sure that you guys have subscribed to my channel and press the notification bell. We're going to try very hard to create heaven on earth and not hell for these poor innocent animals.
And I have decided that the best way to do this is...
Bro, she's literally like an artist when she do this, bro. You go say something about saving the animals and put the most adorable picture you could pick. Gucci Goop, bro, look at you. You trying to get them too.
Is to find everybody that I don't agree with and attack them, belittle them, call them names, verbally bully them on the internet, because everybody knows that's the best way to get somebody on your side. Katie, I think it's time you give up the shtick that you're actually trying to do anything for the vegan movement. It's very clear that these days all you're doing is rage baiting, because this is how you make your income.
Gonna be tasting meat for the first time in about 30 years.
Vegetarian. Of course she's vegetarian. Guys, in case you didn't know the difference, vegetarians are terrible people. They still go underneath cows and suckle them.
Damn straight I do, Katie, and I'm not even a vegetarian. And let me let you in on another.
This is cap too, because I don't drink milk for real. Like, if I do drink milk, it'll be like, oh, I might have had a coffee one day, but I don't drink very much coffee. Or, like, I really just don't drink milk in general. I don't think it's right to just be drinking some animal's milk, because when you really think about it, and I think my mama told me this too, when you really think about it, no other animal suck on the milk of another animal or drink the milk of another animal, because it's only supposed to be there whenever you being born, whenever you an infant. So it's just like whenever you grown, you just drinking milk. That milk came from some mama. You drinking somebody's mama's milk. I'm telling you, you weirdo. You weirdo. Now you think you like, oh, ain't nothing wrong with milk, but now you thinking about it. It's weird. You a weirdo. I caught you. 4K, you a weirdo.
Little secret, I don't even like milk. Well, you heard it here first, folks. If you are a vegetarian, you are a terrible, no good, awful person. It's almost not even worth talking about, because when somebody just starts assuming you do something because you're a certain way, that should be an instant red flag that they don't actually have an argument. Less than like half of all Americans drink milk, Katie. You don't just get to say that if you're a vegetarian, you drink milk.
I ain't gonna lie to. If it was easier to be vegan, like if that was the norm, then a lot of people would like it, in my opinion. I think a lot of people would like it. I was vegan at one point, but it's just so inconvenient that it's not fun. It's fun and it's interesting in a way, because you can make all of the foods that you like that's vegan, and you know it'll taste similar. You know, especially it's like you learning how to cook with like ingredients that you know are healthy for you. Like, you get a different type of satisfaction, almost like going to the gym and working out for your muscles. You know what I'm saying? Like, over time, after you done really been in that lab and you done understood your body and what you got to do to push it and grow your muscles, then that's the equivalent to really getting to that level where you could sauce up a nice vegan dish that you enjoy, whether that just be like a little fruit bowl and you done perfected the recipe on the fruit bowl, or whether it's like cauliflower chicken and it low-key, like, the texture is just good enough. It's chicken. Like, I'm telling you, like, a lot of y'all gonna be like, oh no, I couldn't, but I'm telling you, be open-minded, try it, give it a chance, especially if you know how to cook. You're gonna be a little bit surprised. I'm not saying go all the way vegan, like, I'm not vegan no more, but I done tried it and it wasn't that bad. It was just it was inconvenient, because like, you want to get fast food anywhere you go, you can't really get nothing. Like, you got to make everything. That's really all it is.
They also do all kinds of things like wear leather, wear fur. They still go to places like SeaWorld. They don't care if the animals, the whales, the dolphins are kidnapped from the wild and placed into small swimming pools. They are not ethical people.
Okay, again, this is absolutely insane. I eat meat almost every day, and I would never go to SeaWorld or buy a fur coat out of principle.
Yeah, we don't, like, I don't have no fur coats. I don't buy no, like, she making it seem like we just go out our way to, like, torture animals, which on the grand scheme of things, it probably do look like that from some, like, perspective. Like, I guess if God made animals to just be out there in the free, understandable to eat them, in my opinion, because, like, out in the wild, they eat. It's just the way we do it is kind of gruesome. We like, dang, this is going down a dark rabbit hole, ain't it?
I highly doubt that all vegetarians out there, just because they might eat an egg every once in a while, are going to SeaWorld every weekend and lining their closets with fur coats. It's so obvious that this woman is just trying to say anything to stay relevant, because no actual person thinks this.
They also steal the eggs from chickens. So These people we all know are going to hell because it clearly says in the Bible, thou shalt not steal. So we shouldn't be stealing anything from animals, right? And it also says in the Bible, thou shalt not kill. So we don't believe in killing. Vegans are good. Vegans are awesome. Vegetarians are terrible.
No, because with this logic, you wouldn't even be able to be a vegetarian because plants are alive too. Goofy. That's what she don't know. See, this is why, like, you can't even, if you, like you wouldn't be able to eat nothing if it was about hurting something. If it was about killing, because you killing the plants. Whenever you take that plant up out the ground and you don't do nothing to it, it rots. It die. Because it ain't got access to its nutrition. You done killed it. You pulled it up out the ground. You pulled it up out of its natural ecosystem, and now he's done for. He's dead. So you think about that, Miss Ma'am.
Evil people who are all going to hell.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Throwing religion into an argument like this is just putting a giant sign on your back saying, hey guys, I'm a rage baiter. Hey guys, I want everybody to get angry. That's how I get views. It's honestly kind of sad to think that this woman is 60 years old and is doing stuff like this. This is like a playground level argument. This kind of behavior is something I would expect of a child, not somebody who can get a senior discount.
Bro, I'm looking at the little text, bro. She's killing me.
I've been a vegetarian for about a year now, so I'm really just completely turned off meat, so I'm really nervous. Coming up to 5 years, I would be vegetarian now, I'd say. I fell off the wagon once or twice at the start, because it's not easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, good 5 years. I'm proud to say.
So she's proud to say that she stopped eating animals, but she still pays for them to be murdered.
Katie, at some point you're going to have to find a logical consistency that you can actually stick with. Because this mindset that you have that if a person's not eating exactly like you, that they are paying for the murder of animals and that they're a terrible person, it doesn't really work. Because if to you, a person who's been a vegetarian for years is no better than a person who eats meat every single day, then Katie, you are just as bad of a person. Because guess what? You own electronics. And a lot of electronics use casein glue, which, guess what, is an animal product. So if it really doesn't matter how much you're
Yeah, he got you. I ain't gonna lie. Because when you think about it, the clothes that you wear, all of the stuff that we consume and use on a daily basis, somebody had to go out there and take that stuff and fix it up and change it. Everything is not straight from the source, Betty Bob. I don't know what to tell you.
consuming, and the idea is that if you consume anything at all, you're a terrible, awful person, then you're no better than anybody else, Katie. Do better.
Oh my god! It's sausage with, is that bacon around it, is it?
How much money do you think that she was paid?
Honestly, like $50 max, if anything. I promise you a 4-minute long video of people trying a few different meats, with each person probably being there for like 20 minutes. Did not have that big of a budget.
How much? Take a guess. $1,000?
$1,000?
$1,000? $100,000? $1 million?
No.
Do you know how much they would have to pay me to eat meat? There is no amount of money on earth that they could pay me to eat meat.
Yeah, not me. For the right amount of money, I would eat my own leg. Seriously, you put a check in front of me for the right amount, I'm eating anything on this planet. There are no limits. Well, maybe not. Maybe not wombats or beavers. I'm a big wombat and beaver guy, okay? Can't lie about that. But everything else is fair game.
So I've only ever
It's
had
not that deep.
vegetables.
I'd only eat something that I already
Not as
eat.
good as I remembered, I'm sorry.
Dang, she...
Why is
yeah,
she saying, I'm sorry, it's not as good as I remembered, instead of apologizing to the animal that she is stabbing with her fork and cutting?
I think I can answer that one for you, Miss Katie. It's because the animal is dead, and generally after death, the ears stop working. So I don't really know if an apology is necessary here. Don't know if it would really do any party any good.
Do y'all think that she valid? Y'all think she valid when she said that like we really just murdering animals? And just imagine if the roles was reversed. Y'all think that's the type of like vibe she on? I don't know what she got going on. She's angry. She's an angry little woman.
Alright. I'll take one more. I won't touch it. No.
I just couldn't imagine swallowing it.
Why can't you imagine swallowing it? The death has already occurred because you've agreed to be on this show, so they killed an animal for you.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They killing animals anyway. We just take it from the supply, man. She don't know how this works. the system is so big that they killing animals every day anyway. If I just stop eating meat, they not gonna take away less animals. They still gonna kill the same amount of animals. It's gonna take a whole bunch of people to stop eating for them to slow down. And I doubt they gonna slow down. Cause ain't nobody about to just stop eating meat. It's just part of the culture. Burgers part of the culture. I live in the dirty, dirty South, so you know it get dirty out here. They be making all types of stuff. Dirty rice. Like I said, it gets dirty. Murder.
Might as well just eat it and shit it out, no?
Katie, look, I think we all know you're playing a character at this point, but there are times where you say things that don't really seem like they're in your character. They seem like things you actually believe in, and they make you look incredibly stupid. The people in this video are spitting out the food not because they suddenly feel bad or something, it's because they don't like the way it tastes. So this insane little graphic on the left saying you think that not swallowing the corpse will make you a better person? No, that's absolutely not what they think. They just don't want to eat it because they don't like the taste. That seems incredibly easy to understand given the context, and it's kind of crazy that you didn't.
No, God, no.
What now? Are they eating a kitten? Is that the problem?
What the no.
A puppy?
No, it's not, ma'am. It's a cow.
Gosh, even
Is it a frog? What is that?
I've got to be honest.
Oh, nigga. Now don't act like that. You know that ain't no frog. Come on.
I really can't understand her reaction to all this. Like, sure, I understand her gripe that they shouldn't have done this at all, but it seems like she's reacting the opposite of the way she should. Like, she's acting like she dislikes vegans. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I would expect from, like, a red-blooded, meat-eating American. Oh, what are you eating? A kitten? A puppy? It's just a steak. Like, does she want them to be happy they're eating it? It genuinely seems that she has no sort of moral consistency. If she thinks somebody goes against what she believes in, she's just gonna fight them on everything no matter what.
Now, we haven't even begun to talk about the impact that eating meat has on the planet, but it is great, and all the scientific literature points to that.
In June 2023, Oxford University released a study which included data on...
So, be vegan for the animals, for the planet, and not to mention also your own health. Different types of meat, depending on which ones they are in a category called Class 1 carcinogens. That means in the same category as cigarettes.
Okay, so yes, everybody knows that factory farming is awful for the environment. Anybody arguing that is not very educated, but throwing out the carcinogen argument is so silly. Yes, a lot of meats are classified as a carcinogen, but do you know what else is classified as a carcinogen? Basically everything. Sunlight is a carcinogen. Working the night shift is a carcinogen. Drinking liquids over 65 degrees Celsius or 149 degrees Fahrenheit, which are lower temperatures than what coffee is served at, is a carcinogen. Working as a barber or a hairdresser, that's carcinogenic. Life in general is carcinogenic. 1 in 3 people will get cancer of some sort. Yes, eating red meat every single day of your life is not good for you and will probably shorten your lifespan, but throwing out the word carcinogen to try and be scary is not a good argument for veganism. But that's bad.
Really, the perfect diet is supposed to be you eat mostly fruits and vegetables, and then you have your eggs, your little poultry, your stuff for your protein here and there. That's really what it's supposed to be like.
Basically where she stops her ranting about this video, and honestly, no complaints here. Pretty standard That Vegan Teacher video. The only thing I've learned here is that she's a bigger hypocrite than I previously thought she was, because if you look at her most recent video involving Call Me Chris, it starts off with a song where she's talking about how as long as you're trying your best, you're doing good for the animals, and in this video she's saying that somebody who's been a vegetarian for 30 years is an awful person who's going to hell. This woman will say anything as long as it gets her views. Well guys, what do you think? How much more relevancy does That Vegan Teacher have left in the tank? I recognize that videos like mine are not helping the cause. This is exactly what she wants. She wants people to watch these videos, respond to them, get her name out further. But as you can tell from me not being a vegan apparently, I'm not here to do good or change the world, so why would I start now?
If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and walk on over to that subscribe button and touch it. It's free. It won't cost you anything. But for now...
Anyways, y'all, if y'all want to check out the original creator, links will be down in the description. Let me know, did y'all enjoy that? And are you vegan now? Because the vegan teacher is going to be in them comment sections lurking. I promise you, I'm telling you, she going to be in them comment sections lurking. And if she catch you, it's smoke. I can't help you. I can't save you.